What's up, gangsters? Today I'm going to show you how to tie a knot for connecting two lines together, and this is probably the simplest way. It's called the Uni To Uni Knot, and I'll tell you, I use it 95% of the time, tying leaders or connecting braid to mono, mono to fluoro. You can use it for pretty much any fishing line, and it's a very simple knot, fairly easy to learn, and you can use it in a million different ways. So let's get to tying. Okay, the first step is you want to take both ends. I have a piece of clear fluoro here and a green piece of mono, and what you're going to want to do is cross them and get yourself a good amount of slack. I'd say probably about 10 to 12 inches, and you cross them over and just pinch them right in the middle. Then I'm going to take this line, make a loop like that with the clear fluorocarbon running here at the bottom of that loop of the monofilament, and then you're just going to take it and wrap it around both lines through the loop, and you're going to want to do that about 5 to 6 times. It might be a little difficult to see. Once you have that wrapped just a hair, hold on to both lines in this hand and then just the tag end of that one and pull it down, not all the way tight, and then start over on the other side. So you have your tag end here of the clear line. You're going to make a loop, pinch it, and then take the tag and wrap it around both the green and the clear line in this example. Again, you're going to do that about 5 or 6 times. And then you want to pull on the tag end of that one and both on this side. Now you see you have essentially 2 knots. Then what you're going to want to do is wet it and grab both lines separately. So you have your fluorocarbon in this hand and your mono in this hand, and just pull them together. Now you may, like this working with some bigger line here, you may have to come back and grab just the green one, cinch it a little bit, grab just the fluorocarbon and cinch it just a hair. But essentially that knot locks itself in there in the middle, and it'll never come apart if you do it just right. It'll never come apart. And then you just trim the ends nice and tight. Now, the one thing about this knot is that it doesn't cast the best out of your guides. But if you're just using it as a short leader, 2 or 3 feet, or just connecting some braid to mono like on the bottom of your spool, that knot will work just fine, and it is very, very strong. Because the 2 knots are pulling against each other, or I guess towards each other, they have a pretty high chance of not coming apart. And that's one of the simplest ways to connect 2 lines together. And I use this knot a lot for shorter leaders. If I want to tie some fluorocarbon onto my braid, in a clear water situation, I'll use that knot, tie a 2 or 3 foot leader, so it doesn't really affect my casting. I just won't reel that knot into the guides on my rod. But another way, and I use it all the time for that, is when I am tying monofilament to my braid. So I'll run a little bit of monofilament on the bottom of my bait caster reel as a backing, and then I'll tie that Uni To Uni knot to the braid and then finish spooling up that bait caster with braid. But yeah, this is a great knot for attaching 2 lines, super strong. I can really say probably only once or twice in my life have I had that knot come apart, which is pretty good because I've tied quite a few of them. But super simple knot, and it's great to know, and it's very useful. Alright guys, that's the Uni To Uni. Let us know if you got any questions. Drop them in the comments. We'll be glad to answer your questions. And if you liked it, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Leave us some suggestions in the comments if you want to see some other knot videos. And yeah, that's it. Check this video out right here too. You might like that one. Maybe you don't. I don't know. Check it out anyways. Later.